Hi guys, welcome to day 26 of our design challenge. In today's tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this stunning Pepsi logo design using just your smartphone. I will guide you through the entire logo design process step by step, sharing practical tips and techniques you can use to create professional logo designs in your Pixellab. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning to the end so that you don't miss any valuable design tricks that will help you improve your logo design skill. So without further ado, let's get started. So guys, we'll be recreating this Pepsi logo design using our Pixellab. I know that the logo looks complex, but I'm going to break down the complexity of this logo using the Bezier tool. So I just want you to pay attention to everything that we'll be doing together. You understand? Part of the reason why I also added this logo design to our design challenge is because I want you guys to really gain mastery over this Bezier tool. This is the tool I'm talking about. Yes, if you can gain mastery over this tool, you'll be able to create different kinds of logo using the Bezier tool in your Pixellab. Lest I forget, there's something important I want to say. Whenever you want to create a logo, I know that this teaching is not going to be extensive, but it is important I say this so that I won't forget. Whenever you want to create a logo design, it is important for you to sketch it on a piece of paper. Now, when you are done sketching it, snap that logo you've sketched on a piece of paper. Then take the image to your Pixellab, just like what you are seeing right now. This is the logo design of Pepsi. Just take it to your Pixellab. Now, when you've done that, use your Bezier tool to trace the logo in order for you to create that logo. The reason why you need to trace it to the Bezier tool is so that you can create the logo using the Bezier tool. So when you are done tracing it, you can now do a little adjustment in order for it to fit in. You get my point? In order for the logo to look better. So this is how I do it. I trace it on a piece of paper. I take it to my Pixellab. Then I use my Bezier tool to trace the logo perfectly in my Pixellab. I hope that this little tip I've shared with you guys will go a very long way in your logo design process. You understand? I believe that what I've shared with you guys is going to be profitable to those of you that will maximize what I've shared with you. You understand? So let's get started now. The first thing I want you to do is click on shapes. You understand? So increase the radius. So take it up, stretch it. Yeah, make sure it covers the logo. That's not all. So go to opacity, reduce the opacity, and go to stroke. Increase the stroke to, let's see, increase it to 6. Now give it a black color. It's important to give it a black color. So take it up. So we still have to increase what? The stroke width again. Let's reduce it to 7 or 6. Yeah, let's see. Okay, 8. Then all right, so reduce it, make sure it fits in. Okay, this seems okay. So click on your good icon, take it behind, then close the layer. Beautiful. It is time for us to trace those irregular shapes inside the logo. Now this is what I want you to do. We're going to zoom in now. Yeah, we're going to zoom in for the sake of clarity. Understand? Okay, zoom in a little. Zoom in again. Yeah, this is good. So click on your Bezier tool. So click on this icon. We'll be moving it. So place it here. Understand? Now click on this icon to reduce it. Understand? Reduce it. So place it here. That's good. Now I want you to take away one of the points. Yes, you understand? So place this here. Let's zoom in. Okay. So just place the point here. That's okay. Zoom out. Okay, now let's add a point here. You understand? So click on this icon, add a point here. So add a point here. You understand? Okay, now click on that second icon. I believe you guys already know the functions of each of the icon. In case you don't know, if you're watching my video for the first time, you are welcome. For you to understand each of the icons, it is important for you to watch the video I uploaded yesterday, because I took out time to explain the functionalities of each of the icon. I can't explain that in this video because of time. You understand? So we are adjusting, guys. Yes, we are adjusting. Okay. Now let's add another point. Yes, so we are adjusting this. So stretch it, bring it down. Yes, so adjust it this way. You understand? Now for this part, let's adjust it a little. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so let's add another point here. You understand? So we'll go ahead and do what? Adjust it. Okay, now let's connect all the points. Yes, so that will not waste time here. Okay. All right. Okay, so bring this down. Okay, hope you can see what I'm doing. This thing is not difficult. You just need to pay attention to details. That's all. It's not difficult. Wow. So today is what? Day 27. I'm on the challenge. The challenge is about to end though, so that everybody can rest, including me, so I can rest. Please, if you know that you've not supported my channel, I will encourage you to do so. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big. I believe that a large number of us are watching this video right now. I believe that you've gained so much value from this design challenge. It will not be bad. It's not out of place for you to support my channel. You understand? It's not out of place. So I encourage you to do what? To support my channel as much as you can. Nobody is saying that this is the amount of money you have to bring to the table. No. Nobody is saying so. All we are saying is that it is important to support the channel, because you've gained so much value. You understand me? You've gained so much value. Even the Bible says, he that watereth must be what? Watered. I'm not trying to be religious here. Hope you understand me. Yeah, I'm only saying the truth. So bring it down a little, something like this. Okay, so zoom out, let's see. Okay, so click on your plus icon, go to color picker, pick this color. That's good. So we've given it a what? So we've given it a color. Wonderful. Let's see. It's not bad. And let's trace the last one. You can go ahead and reduce the stroke width. You understand? Something like this, so it won't be obvious. All right. So do what, lock it. Okay. Now for the next one, click on your bezier tool. Okay. Let's reduce the size. So bring it down. Understand? Place it here. So click on the second icon. I love this bezier tool. I don't know about anybody, but I love this tool so much. The tool is very flexible, very flexible if you understand how to use it. If you are someone that designs with CorelDRAW has something like this. Yes, even Photoshop has something like this. So if you are able to master this tool, I believe that when you get a laptop, it will not be difficult for you to make use of the bezier tool. Although that's not the name in CorelDRAW. That's not the name in CorelDRAW. Don't misunderstand me. That's not the name in CorelDRAW. What's the name in CorelDRAW again? I can't remember. Even Photoshop has something like this, but I can't remember the name though. But it's not. But the name is not bezier tool. Before somebody say, there's bezier tool in Photoshop. Sir Victor said so. No, there's no bezier tool, please. That's not the name, but it has something like this. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, and let's add a point here. Quickly adjust it. You understand? Alright, just stay with me. Alright. Okay. You understand? You know, this thing, as you are doing it, you'll be using your head. You understand? Just use your head. So place it at this point. That was why I added my grid lines. Lest I forget, each time you want to create a logo, enable your grid lines. Yeah, it's important. Your grid lines helps you to maintain precision and accuracy. You understand me? Precision and what? Accuracy. That's basically the function of our grid line. You understand? So place this here. Okay. So bring this down a little. You see, this thing is not difficult. You might be saying, fixing tech or more. You sabi this thing, no? I learned it, oh. I learned it. No, the truth is that most times I'll just open my Pixellab and I'll start playing with some of the tools. Yeah, I didn't really watch tutorial videos on how to use most of these tools. You understand? I did not. So that's the way it works. Whatever you are passionate about, you will excel in it. That's a simple law of life. Whatever you are passionate about, you excel in it. So the reason why is as though I'm better than you is because of my passion. Yeah, I'm very passionate about graphic design. Very passionate. So you have to adjust this. You understand? Okay, so bring this down too again, then drag it. All right. Okay, so bring it down a little. You understand? Something like this. So bring it down. Something like this. Now take it up. Mine doesn't look perfect, but when creating yours, just take your time and create it. You understand? Okay. Let's see. What if we take away this? Okay. Don't worry. I'm still going to work on it. Alright. Let's see. You understand? Okay. So remember what I taught you guys. Each time you want to create a logo in Pixellab, make sure you use what? Make sure you enable your grid lines. It's very important. Very, very important. Please, your grid lines are very, very important. They will guide you. As you can see, I'm not rushing this video because I'm paying attention to details. This is not a church flyer design or a social media flyer design where you have to rush. No. I'm taking my time to explain some of these important details. You guys feel to some of these important details so that you can understand logo design yourself. So you can do what? Go ahead and reduce what? The stroke width. As you can see, our logo design is what? Is ready. So that's it, guys. That's basically all. I've taught you guys how to recreate this logo. You can go ahead and try it yourself. I don't know the name of this font. Yes, I don't know the name, but at least you've learned how those shapes were created with Pixellab. You can see how clean my own is. Very, very clean. I believe yours can be better than mine. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your time. If you are yet to support my channel, do what to support my channel. If you need the account details, join our community. I don't want to put it in the description. You understand? Let it not look as if I'm compelling anybody. If you're interested in supporting us, head over to the description of this video. You find a link to our WhatsApp community. Do what to join, and we'll be expecting you. My name is Victor, and the name of my brand is Vixen Tech. Do what to watch the next video that will be on your screen. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, which happens to be day 28.